What is going on, beautiful people? Today, we're going to be talking about why narcissists think that they are such good people. Why? What did that thought even, how does that thought even get into their heads? If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissist Code. So boom, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. Yeah, y'all, the audacity of some of these narcissistic, toxic people, including me. I was just like this as well, y'all. And I still struggle with this sometimes. Like I said, y'all know, y'all been following me for any period of time. If you haven't followed me, follow me right now. That narcissists struggle with identity problems and issues and things of that nature. Narcissists don't want to be viewed as bad people. Like we always want to be viewed as good people, no matter what we do, no matter how we treat people, no matter what we try to get away with, we always want to be viewed as good people. So how do you get to the point where you are viewed as a good person? How? By convincing yourself and others that you are a good person. So I was reading the book, Whole Again by Jackson McKenzie. I just started reading the book, right? And he wrote it was a saying in there. He said, if other people, he said, in narcissistic people's minds or traumatized people's minds or shame avoidant people's minds, he said, if other people think that I am a good person, then I think that I am a good person. And I was in Walmart shopping around, dancing. I was like, whoa, I had my headphones in my ear. I was like, wait a minute. What'd you just say, Jackson? I had to replay it. I said, "What did you hit me?" I said, "Hit me with it again, Jackson. Hit me with it again." It felt like a piece of slam poetry in my ear. And I think Jackson McKenzie, did he pass away? I think he might have passed away, y'all. Author of Whole Again. Did he? Jackson McKenzie. Yeah, did he? And he's the author of Whole Again and Psychopath Free. Did he? But yeah. He said that, y'all, and I was just hyped because it made so much sense to me. It absolutely made so much sense to me. Yeah, he died a year ago. He died June 17, 2023. Brief and did he unalive himself? Oh my goodness. I think he unalived himself. I think he might have took himself out of here, y'all. He might have. Don't quote me. But that's the way it goes though, y'all. Like narcissistic people, like want to convince other people that they are good people. I want to go out of my own way to convince everybody else that I'm a good person. Because once I succeed with that, once I've successfully convinced other people that I am in fact a good person, then victory is achieved, right? Then I have achieved victory, right? Then I am there. I've made it. Because if other people are just screaming my praises to the top, from the top of the rooftop, right? From the rooftops, saying Lee is a great person. Lee is the best person ever. Lee. I'm just getting all the praise, all the adoration. I'm getting all the alls, right? I'm getting everything, right? So I think I'm a good person because I'm doing so many good deeds. I've convinced myself that I'm a good person. So guess what happens? Because I'm getting so much praise from other people, because other people think that I'm a good person, and I believe that I'm a good person, this like washes away everything that I've done. It washes away everything that I've done, every transgression that I've committed, everything that I've even the stuff that I'm actively doing, even the stuff that I'm actively doing right now that might be wrong. I could be out here actively cheating. Not me right now, y'all. This is just an example. I know people just say he was cheating. No, I could be out here actively cheating or doing some horrible stuff. I could be a scam artist. I could be doing a whole bunch of horrible stuff that would normally make people bad people, right? That stuff, cheating, abuse, all that type of stuff behind the scenes makes you a bad person, right? But if I'm considered a good person by the majority of people, then I am a good person to me. It washes away the horrible stuff that I've done. It cancels it out. It just does. That's the mindset of it all right there, y'all. It just does. That's how it goes. So what I'm telling you, and I'm telling people that are dealing with narcissists, right, that this is how you, like, they're going to think that they're a good person regardless, and they might actually throw it into your face. They might say, "Hey, everybody love me except for you, so you're the problem." And it makes sense, right? And it makes sense. But let me go ahead and say this right here, because I know when I say that right there, a lot of people who are not narcissists will come on my stuff and say, "Well, Lee, I've said that to my toxic partner before. Does that make me a narcissist? I told my toxic partner that everybody around me adores me except for them. Does that make me a narcissist? Are you abusing them? Are you being toxic as hell to them? Are you lying to them? Are you cheating on them? If the answer to those questions is no, then you are not a narcissistic person in that aspect of things right there. They are just trying to convince you that you are fake when they are fake. They are projecting their own inner fakeness onto you. They're projecting it onto you. They want you to feel like you're the fake person when in all actuality, it's them. They project it onto you because I don't want to sit in it. I don't want to sit in these bad feelings. I don't want to sit in feeling bad about myself or about this relationship and things like that. I don't want to sit with that. So in order to get rid of it, I have to put it, so it has to go somewhere else. In order for me to shake free of it, in order for me to shake loose of it, it has to go somewhere else. It has to go somewhere else. You know, it really does. That's why I'm telling people, like, if you're dealing with a narcissist, like, they are always going to have this in their back pocket, especially if they have a bunch of flying monkeys. If a narcissist has a bunch of blind support flying monkey bastards out there, or I call them flying monkey bats, then they're always going to have a reason. Like, you the only person who don't like me. My mama still love me. My daddy love me. All my friends say you're crazy. All my friends don't like you. All my friends tell me I can do better than you. All my friends say you should have been there, forgave me for cheating. Blah, 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 boo, 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 beep, beep, beep. All my friends. So they will absolutely justify their horrible behaviors, their horrible treatment of you because other people like them. And this is the reason why, I'll say this right here to y'all. This is the reason why you get a lot of narcissists who become communal narcissists. If you don't know what a communal narcissist is, it's a narcissist, right, that is that's serving the community. That's trying to make themselves look like a good person by serving the community. You have a communal narcissist. Is when you have a person in a position of power that looks good. The career, they look good to the community because the career is good. Like, you have a pastor that's out there. Everybody thinks the pastor is a great person, but the pastor then fathered 4 or 5 kids out of wedlock and been married the whole time. They got just clapping the cheeks of all the parishioners. Everybody gives a donation, and they're donating their womb to the pastor, to the cheating pastor. But people think the pastor is good because he does good deeds. You telling Pastor Lee that baptized my baby is a bad person? I don't think so. Like, he can't be. He baptized my baby. I don't believe him clapped them other cheeks. I don't believe he got 4 kids out of wedlock. I don't believe he cheating on the first woman of the church. I don't think he's doing that. You can show them proof and they still won't care, y'all. When they have flying monkeys and they have these careers, they validate them because they do their careers are in service of others. That's what their career is. It doesn't mean that they like serving people. It's like they like the benefits that they get from serving people. They like the aesthetic, the look of what they get from serving people. They like the narcissistic supply that they get from serving others so they can justify their bad behaviors. I'm the pastor of the church. I don't care if nobody care if I cheat. Cause I'm a good pastor. I'm the firefighter. I put out so many fires. I saved that family from that burning house. I'm allowed to clap somebody else. I'm allowed to sleep with somebody else. I'm a good person. They'll say it out loud. I'm a good person. I'm a good person. When they say that out loud, who are they trying to convince? You or themselves? I'm a good person. I'm a nurse in the ER. Yeah, who cares that I slept with another nurse in a closet in a hospital? Who cares? I just saved a life. I just cut a hole in somebody's trachea and put a straw in there like Grey's Anatomy. They couldn't breathe, so I put a hole in their throat, stuffed a straw in there, and then they breathed out the straw. I did that. I'm a good person. Who cares if I come home and beat you? I'm a good person. Everybody like me. Everybody adore me. That's why you get a lot of narcissists who cultivate these good personal public images so that they look good, so they can feel like they're a good person. Like Jackson McKenzie nailed that. If other people think that I'm a good person, then I feel like a good person. That's literally the mindset of a lot of narcissists. It really is. So I tell so many people that this is what happens. This is what happens to so many people right here. Like, you can't convince that narcissist that they are a bad person because they always have this to fall back on unless their reputation gets shattered. When their reputation gets shattered, then you probably can have a narcissistic collapse where that narcissist or toxic person loses their mind because they lost their identity. Now that they don't have that fallback plan, and now that they've been exposed and nobody thinks that they're a good person anymore, they don't have that fallback plan. They can lose their minds because their narcissistic collapse is coming. Their ego is going to take a bunch of hits. You know what I mean? Their ego is going to take a bunch of hits and things of that nature. So I was just telling people, this is what happens to so many people, so many times in these toxic relationships. So that's how they justify. That's how they can say, I'm a good person. I'm a good person. But when they're doing horrible, horrible stuff. But anyways, y'all, I'm gonna keep this episode short and sweet. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. We're closing in on 500,000 of y'all, which is crazy. Check out the support groups at courses.mentalhealness.net. I will see y'all later. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.